Hey, welcome to fucking hell. Welcome to party. Yeah, so wherever you go, whatever you try, Schiller, Atlanta GDP, inverted yield, inverted, US Treasury funds. I don't want to bother you with the fucking details, but obviously this shit is unsustainable, yeah. And yeah, but as you can see, still my portfolio is that's what it is. This is my portfolio on other portfolio on Revolut. So I hold AMD, Meta, Nvidia, Broadcom, Micron, Palantir, all that shits. And here I got Nvidia on leverage X5, but as well I got UEXI, and I'm ready to rock and roll because I think there will be some second episode of the new season called Iran, and Americans come back and they will bomb the shit out of them because it's not obliterated. And this is it. Regarding this problem, I think it starts in August. It starts to cool down in August, and September, October, it will be Black September, Black October, Black December. The last fourth, quarter won't be able to stop it and slow it down. Why I think? Well, look, I'm not the only one. Look at this. Look at this guy from the my. Look at this guy from the short. From Big Short. This guy is predicting the crisis 3 years back. And he predicted it 3 years back before the Lehman Brothers. Look at the Warren Buffett. He's not lying to. Why he would lie to? He's 93. He gonna die. He never lied to anyway. So these people, why they have a couple of months or 2 3 years of fucking life. I don't know why they would lie. They start to saying true. You got a Dalio, Ray Dalio, whatever his name guy, the hedge funder. You got Howard Marks, all these people. Everybody knows. And the answer for the idiots like Donald Trump, answer for idiots who say like, okay, but these guys, they were wrong. They always predicting crisis and it never happens. But listen yourself. If these people still predicting the crisis and they say they are like broken clock, like they predict some and it won't happen. It doesn't mean mathematically, or logically, that if they predicting the crisis and it's still not yet happening, that it will not happen. You see? I think these people just warning ahead, and they might be ahead, but they already know what will happen. And if they are repeating it more and more and more and it's still not happening, it doesn't mean, if you are not idiot, that it won't really happen. I would say that as much as they are repeating it, it's coming close to happen. And one day it will really happen. And this day will be 2026. So you see, you have a lot of charts, Schiller, whatever, and you have this crazy chart called, hold on. So we have this chart, Samuel Banner's Fibonacci cycle, and this is amazing. How this guy was, how he was right. So you can see he was able to predict everything. And yeah, and this is it. So obviously he was right. With the crises, and you can see like he was pretty precise. And according this chart, the next crisis is the line A is the years in which panic have occurred and will occur 999, so 981, 965, 941, 927. It was 150 years. It was 1857 when he predicted. 2019 he was pretty good with the COVID, and 2035. Now the second line is years of good times, high prices, and time to sell stocks and value, value all blah, blah, blah. So you can see you have 2026, we are on the peak. I totally believe this guy. He could be plus minus 1 year, but I'm sure the end last quarter, Usually this year start quarter, and I believe it. I totally believe it. That he's not wrong, and he will actually go down, and I feel it. And some people say that the year is plus 1 year, so we have still time in 2026 and 2027. But for some reason, you know, I look at all these charts and I feel it will really happen, not because of this guy saying it, but in my opinion, usually he says that it's happening on the end of the years. So it's like October, December, or beginning of following year, 2027. But I think the August we will see cooling down. This is the last hit, this is the last spin. All these tax bullshits, tax and Nvidia, and then it all fall down. And here you can see the last one. The last line is the year of hard times, low prices, and good time to buy stocks. So you see, we slowly going towards 2026 until 2032. It will go down. So you have a 5-7 years of hard crisis, and whatever it is, I believe it that this will happen. And now for 5-6 years, you sell it, you go in real estate or shit like that, or you pursue it in gold, silver, some ethical stocks, fucking ESO bullshits, whatever, things, yoga stocks, or if some exist. That's where the people will go, Netflix and cosmetics, alcohol, and cigarettes, and that's what's gonna happen. And you cannot do nothing with it. You can just ignore it, or you can fucking make a money on it, or you can try fucking UVXI. I'm 31,000 here. I needed to hit it 21, and I got $12,000. And it hits 8 or 9 times. It hits 15 or 16 times per month, 9, and it hits around 5 or 6 times 23. I just need 21. I bought it under 7, under 19. So this is it. If it hit 21, I expect the escalation and creeping fear, from Iran situation. But the stock will decide, the market will still decide to ignore this fear, but they cannot ignore the fear coming from the US. They own shits, because these shadow banks in the shadow, which are not very in shadow too much, which are trading that shit for leverage 50. Everybody is in the fucking room with the bonds, and they're like, hey, they're trying to leave the party, and they're like, they're holding so many fucking shits. They're like, they sold everything. You see, they're leaving. They wanna fucking get the fuck out of here. Nobody wanna do business with USA, and USA is finished. It's a broken fucking shithole, whatever, fucking vulgar, fucking Cyprus, ruled, or fucking, so-called ruled by some fucking salesman from Walmart. And this is the last fucking US president who will fuck it up, who decided to fucking ignore everything, everybody, and who wanna narcissistically stretch everything up, and he wants to be hero and great guy on Wall Street and help people. But he's actually digging the fucking graves. Because if you wanna print more money and wanna decrease the fat in the rates in this situation, this guy is mentally ill. He's the most stupid person ever. Yeah, but these fucking idiots, Americans, they have to learn in the hard way. So hey, we're gonna trade it here in Europe or in Asia, and we're gonna watch the fucking lava pouring in the fucking Washington. Hey, is there some lava stocks? American lava pouring in the fucking living rooms? Yeah, I gotta look for it.